Thank you. Well, it is one of the biggest dog breeds in the world, the Caucasian Shepard, and one of the country's biggest breeding operations is next door to us in Nye County. But as 13 Chief Investigator Darcy Spears found, the man who runs it is breeding problems as quickly as he's breeding dogs. It's a fight that's gone from the neighborhood to the courtroom, with hundreds of animals caught in the crossfire.
It was horrifying. Their first meal with us, literally I watched them just scarf it down, and then because they ate it so fast, they threw it right back up.
Beth Kakavoulias is executive director at Desert Haven Animal Society. The shelter in Pahrump contracted with Nye County to house lost and abandoned animals.
I did see lots of war wounds, if you will, over the food. They definitely have some nicks and scratches and some old wounds that are healing from that process.
Kakavoulias has worked in animal welfare for 20 years. She's a former Nye County animal control officer and spent 10 years as a veterinary technician. On April 20th, she helped animal control rescue over 24 dogs from the Est Alpha Kennel in Pahrump, owned and operated by Vasily Platonov, who's only one of a handful of Caucasian Shepard breeders in the country. Puppies posted on the Est Alpha website go for between $2,000 and $3,500 apiece. A Russian breed with a history of protecting livestock from predators, they're often sold as guard dogs, and they're very, very big.
The males usually are about 200 pounds, between 180 and 200 pounds. Females are usually about 150 to 180.
That's about twice the size of an average German Shepherd. Kakavoulias says Desert Haven took the dogs that were in the worst shape.
We had on the low end of one of the adults was about 38 pounds, and we had on the higher end about 55 to 60 pounds. Yeah.
That is so startlingly malnourished.
Mm-hmm. Very, very.
She says this is one of the worst.
You could literally count the ribs on him. And these are fluffy dogs.
This compound behind me is Vasily Platonov's Pahrump property, where until recently we're told he had about 150 dogs. He has a second property in Amargosa with as many animals. Platonov told us he was too busy to do an on-camera interview or let us tour the property, but animal control has been on the property recently, citing him both times, once for care and conditions and most recently for cruelty. That's according to a source with direct knowledge of the situation. Nye County calls for service records obtained by 13 Investigates show animal control has been called out to Platonov's properties at least a dozen times since 2019. 13 Investigates obtained this body cam video from October 4th of 2020.
So I'm out here because somebody called us about the dogs barking last night.
Platonov blames neighbors for setting off the dogs by driving ATVs or walking near his property.
Why you walk this? Go some like different way. If you scare my dogs, why you go?
He was cited for excessive noise.
So it's a $195 bail amount, okay?
Okay, I give you a check right now.
What's that?
I give you a check.
Oh, no, you can't pay me. You got to go to the justice court and pay.
On February 7th of this year, animal control was called over concerns that dogs appeared sick and feces were everywhere. Officers confirmed several dogs were very underweight and told Platonov to separate them so they could get enough to eat. Records show he was a no-show for the scheduled follow-up and later refused to meet officers. Records also show he got angry when animal control said they needed to check conditions on his property, and he hung up on them when they called.
To me, it says that he has something to hide. The way I see it, if you have nothing to hide, people can show up at any time.
Nye County officials tell us Platonov does not have a kennel license, so county code only allows him to have 5 dogs. He's been fighting the county in court for years, claiming a permit wasn't required when he bought the property in 2007, but the court ordered him to shut down and relocate the dogs. He's been moving them to his Amargosa property, which is also generating complaints. When animal control was there in May, they counted nearly 200 dogs, but noted the kennels were acceptably clean and there was plenty of food and water. This April 17th video, provided by animal advocate Gina Grayson, was taken at the Amargosa location. It shows a dog missing his right back leg, the result of a fight with another dog.
He's not with the same one that ripped his leg off, though, right?
No.
Okay.
That was when they were when he was still puppy.
Aww.
Grayson also questioned the dog's clipped ears.
Do you clip the ears, or do you take it all to a vet and clip the ears?
Most time I am clean.
Kakavoulia says the jagged cut of the clipped ears indicates a painful experience for the pups. We tried to ask Platinov about all of that. On the phone, he told us he's worked with Caucasian Shepherds for over 40 years, and any allegations he's not taking proper care of them are BS and fake.
I say that he's delusional. Any responsible dog owner, breeder, just animal lover would see that this is not the way that this should be going. This is not how these animals should be living.
Nye County officials say they're keeping a close eye on both of Platinov's properties and that he's on track to have most of the dogs moved out of Pahrump by the end of the month. Desert Haven has adopted out several of the dogs they took in, and they tell us all of them will be ready for a forever home. If you're interested in adopting, we have the information posted with this story at ktnv.com. Darcy Spears, 13 Investigates.